Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me...
It's been a long road trip. Last game is tonight, and I know I want to get out of here with the win. We'll be back in front of the home crowd soon. But now's not the time to be looking ahead. I need to step up my game and help this team get it done. No excuses.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest live from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Bulls, winning their last 3 games. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough's come in for Marvin Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Jeremy Lamb. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. And Jefferson subbed in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, Jefferson in at point guard. Noah is out there with Portis. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Butler in at the 2-guard position. Outside, Walker, just 5 to shoot.
Clearly been off the mark. And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality.
Hansbrough dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. And there's Zeller, and that's good on the assist from Kid Gilchrist.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Jefferson. Can't hit. Walker with some nice D.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Now here's Jefferson. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Butler from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Kicks it to Zeller. 13 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And here's Walker outside. And that one's good. Walker's got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by... Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting it. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play? Early new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in for Lamb. We've got Cody Zeller. Lee out there with Batum. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Butler kicks to Jefferson. And the Bulls get it back. There's the bucket. Good. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He ended with 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jefferson's got 9. Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Hansbrough setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Can't hit, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Batum with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Lee. That's good. Lee's got his second basket of the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Knocks it loose with 1 on the clock. No good on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Chicago up 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. We can't let everybody beat us. We just got to everybody.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. I'll start with what's been a solid offensive effort for us. We're shooting the ball well because we're not trying to do too much. If the shot hasn't been there, you guys haven't forced it. Good work. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, Charlotte. Now the third quarter have to get going. It's all Charlotte making some changes. Cody Zeller comes in for Williams, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Jeremy Lamb. So the Bulls 5 right now. Jefferson, he's in at the point. Portis is out there with Noah. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Mirotic in at the 3 slot. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Here's Jefferson, and again, no good by Chicago. Hornets trail by 12, and Walker kicks to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Outside, Batum. Zeller setting the pick for Batum. Clock at 4. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Finished off the break. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. Batum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And, guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team, a true warrior, even in an off year.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Back to Jefferson. From deep three-point range, that's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Takes the 13-footer, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Bulls. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Some changes for Charlotte. Al Jefferson's checked in for Hansbrough. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Lee. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Jefferson against Walker. Goes up on the wing. Jefferson, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going.
Play, boy. Way to play. Hey.
Well, first off,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be. People leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
As I was saying, got a real big problem, all this kitty stuff.
Some people say you just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Yo, because people just don't know,
They
yo.
be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just got to make way for that.